The first two seasons were the most fun I've had with any of DC's TV or movie properties, so obviously I was excited for season 3. Let's see how it stacks up. What's going on YouTube? My name's Jay Lee and I like a lot of stuff. Today I'm talking about season 3 of the very excellent Harley Quinn animated series now streaming on HBO Max. And like nowhere in Canada. Moving on. As I said, those first two seasons of the show were just right up my alley. Crude humor, cartoon violence, F-bombs, even a few censored C-bombs.
That really hurt, you
Not to mention the unique and hilarious interpretations of the Rogues Gallery. I loved it all and have watched and rewatched almost all 26 episodes multiple times. I don't think season 3 hits the same highs, but there are definitely a few episodes that I'm gonna come back to. The biggest shift this season has to be spoilers for season 2. If you haven't seen the first two seasons, do yourself a favor. I'm serious, this is adult animation at the top of its game. The voice talents of Kaley Cuoco and Lake Bell are still pitch perfect and have become my favorite interpretations of the characters. The writing continues to be extremely funny with deep cuts and references to everything within the DC universe. So much so that the show definitely warrants a rewatch to catch all the gold nuggets you might have missed the first time around. The rapid fire humor is an assault on the senses at times, not a bad thing, but you just might miss some stuff. So, as I was saying, the biggest shift this season has to be the relationship dynamic between Harley and Poison Ivy. The show even gets rebranded as Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, which explains a lot since all 10 episodes are largely built around the intricacies of their romantic relationship. With that in mind, the most positive points of this season are the Harl-Ivy moments.
Ooh, is that our official celeb couple name?
There's some pretty impactful relationship stuff that comes out of this pairing since the two are extremely different individuals. That contrast has been explored in season 1.
Harley, I told you this, I work alone.
Come on, Ive. With your ability to control all plant life on Earth and my gymnastics.
I said no. I mean, I got a brand, you know? It's like adding gymnastics to it. It's all of a sudden, it's a very muddled message.
But here it comes to a head when the differences become romantic speed bumps. Queer or straight, doesn't matter. It's all really relatable. And the resolutions that come from these mini conflicts are surprisingly thought-provoking and even enlightening. Some less stellar moments in the season involve a few of the B and C plots of the show. There's a Jim Gordon Two-Face storyline that isn't particularly strong at first, and a Clayface Billy Bob Thornton frickin' atrocity that, you know, concludes. No, they're not all banger episodes. The ensemble from the first two seasons feels significantly different this time around, but most of the crew does get their own semi-meaningful arcs. The usual suspects, Joker, Catwoman, Batman, and even Kite Man, get more than a few moments this season and they're mostly awesome. Joker and Kite Man in particular. I was actually waiting to binge the last half of the show, but to my surprise, this season is only 10 episodes versus the 13 and 13 in seasons 1 and 2. The season concludes well enough, but it does make me wonder if writing for the Harl-Ivy coupling is more limiting when compared to the hijinks of the usual Harley Quinn crew ensemble. Overall, the show still makes me cackle out loud and continues to be something I fangirl over and want to support as much as possible from the desolate digital landscape of Canada. I do think season 3 might grow on me, but for now it's gonna get a 7.5 out of 10. I want to give a huge shout out to the YouTube channel Caped Joel that breaks down all the episodes and lends a buttload of comic book knowledge that help me enjoy each episode even more. If you're watching Harley Quinn the animated series, you have to check them out. And until next time, come back soon to catch my thoughts on all the stuff I haven't talked about yet.